Well, it's been a basic tenet of negotiations between Palestinians and Israelis for decades, a two-state solution. But 3 weeks into the presidency of Donald Trump, he's retreated from US commitments to follow that path to peace. He says he'll come up with a really great peace deal while suggesting one state may be easier to achieve. While speaking alongside the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at the White House, Trump says any future deal will need an agreement from both sides. Palestinians need to acknowledge Israel's right to exist, and the Israelis should hold back on settlement building in the West Bank.
So I'm looking at two-state and one state, and I like the one that both parties like. I'm very happy with the one that both parties like. I can live with either one. I thought for a while the two-state looked like it may be the easier of the two. But honestly, if Bibi and if the Palestinians, if Israel and the Palestinians are happy, I'm happy with the one they like the best.
The two prerequisites of peace, recognition of the Jewish state and Israel's security needs west of the Jordan, they remain pertinent. We have to look for new ways, new ideas on how to reinstate them and how to move peace forward. And I believe that the great opportunity for peace comes from a regional approach, from involving our newfound Arab partners.
But what does the one-state solution actually mean? As one state would merge the territories of Israel, the West Bank and the Gaza Strip into a single country. Arab Muslims would outnumber Jews, possibly ending Israel's identity as a Jewish state. Well, one of the main obstacles of the one-state solution is that it's unclear whether it would be a democratic state or one where Palestinians would be second-class citizens. Well, for more on this, Will Danselow sent us this report.
Well, heading into this meeting between President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, many in the United States were looking really for further clues into exactly what Donald Trump's policies are with regards to Israel. Of course, during the presidential campaign, Donald Trump was very much in favour of softening the United States foreign policy when it came to Israeli settlements. However, in the past, he has softened that tone considerably. And in that meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu, stating that he wants Israel to hold back when it comes to the issue of settlements. Now, that's been greeted with a positive reaction from Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, who believes that's certainly a positive stride. Of course, on the issue of embassies, however, Donald Trump has stated in this meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu that he would love to see the US embassy move from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. So many critics of this move believe that would really scupper any chances of a peace between Israel and Palestine. Now, of course, what is a huge shift in US policy, this decision by President Trump to say that if the outcome is peace, then he's happy to go along without a two-state solution. Of course, this flies very much in the face of US foreign policy we've seen under both Democrats and Republicans over the last few decades. So, of course, many will be now scrambling to see what exactly Donald Trump means by this process. He wants both Israelis and Palestinians to be flexible. So expect Jared Kushner, Donald Trump's son-in-law, who's really seen as the main envoy to the Israeli-Palestine conflict, to be incredibly busy, really channeling between both sides, trying to communicate what exactly are Donald Trump's wishes. Now, also hearing from Antonio Guterres, the United Nations Secretary General, he's stated that and he's really reiterated the common and really consistent message from the United Nations, once again reiterating that they believe that the only path to peace is through the two-state solution. Now, the United Nations the UN Security Council are convening on Thursday to discuss the issue of the Middle East. So expect those comments from Donald Trump to certainly be front and centre.